The Book of Job, Chapter 7, King James. Is there not an appointed time to man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of an hireling? As a servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and as an hireling looketh for the reward of his work. So am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise, and the night be gone? And I am full of tossings to and fro unto the dawning of the day. My flesh is clothed with worms and clods of dust, my skin is broken, and become loathsome. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. O remember that my life is wind, mine I shall no more see good. The eye of him that hath seen me shall see me no more, thine eyes are upon me, and I am not. As the cloud is consumed and vanisheth away, so he that goeth down to the grave shall come up no more. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him any more. Therefore I will not refrain my mouth, I will speak in the anguish of my spirit, I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Am I a sea, or a whale, that thou settest a watch over me? When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaint. Then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions. So that my soul chooseth strangling, and death rather than my life. I loathe it, I would not live alway, let me alone, for my days are vanity. What is man, that thou shouldest magnify him? And that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him? And that thou shouldest visit him every morning, and try him every moment? How long wilt thou not depart from me, nor let me alone till I swallow down my spittle? I have sinned, what shall I do unto thee, O thou preserver of men? Why hast thou set me as a mark against thee, so that I am a burden to myself? And why dost thou not pardon my transgression, and take away mine iniquity? For now shall I sleep in the dust, and thou shalt seek me in the morning, but I shall not be. Commentary and main themes. Job chapter 7 continues Job's response, but now his words turn more directly toward God. This is deeply personal. He is no longer just answering his friends, he is crying out to the Lord in the middle of his suffering. Job begins by describing life as hard labor. He compares himself to a servant longing for rest and a worker waiting for his wages. This reflects a powerful truth: in his pain, life feels like an exhausting burden with no relief. He then describes his physical suffering in vivid detail: sleepless nights, diseased skin, constant discomfort. His pain is not abstract, it is relentless and consuming. His days feel short, empty, and without hope. As the chapter progresses, Job wrestles with the brevity of life. He sees human existence as fragile, like a cloud that disappears. This leads him to speak honestly, he will not remain silent. He chooses to voice his anguish rather than hide it. Then comes a turning point: Job directs his words to God. He asks difficult questions. Why is God watching him so closely? Why is he being tested so intensely? Job even wonders if he has become a target. These are not casual thoughts, they are the cries of a man trying to understand overwhelming suffering. Yet even in this struggle, something important remains: Job still speaks to God. He does not walk away. His questions are directed upward, not away. This is the difference between losing understanding and losing faith. In the final verses, Job acknowledges the possibility of sin, not as a confession of hidden guilt, but as a humble recognition of human imperfection. He asks why God does not pardon and restore. His longing is not just for relief, but for reconciliation and peace. Main themes. The burden and brevity of human life, physical and emotional suffering expressed honestly, the importance of bringing questions directly to God, the tension between faith and confusion, the persistence of relationship with God, even in pain. Job chapter 7 reminds us that faith does not silence our questions, it directs them. God is not threatened by honest cries from a broken heart. Memory verse. What is man, that thou shouldest magnify him? And that thou shouldest set thine heart upon him? Job 7 verse 17, King James.